Uba Prestone Tensong beri Menteri Sorkar berdipet ya ketena District Council Affair. Uba diru sembut Menteri Rangba ke Sorkar jela, hakjing ajingkran sekilat petai khubor mentah kesengi. Walaupun pau, ya ke jing Shimkhia halor ke long gaman jong jing penkre, ya ke jing jit ya ke nong mikmat pajba ha Garo Hills Autonomous District Council, ya ke balabu wan penlong ha ke shipau terik uyayong arjar arpun reu. Henry, lahapan pensengi anak syua, ya ke election ya mentah. Uba Prestone Tensong ulabu da kejing kentu ye barok bakin wan rabiang ye kejing syong suk syong sang namar ke Sorkar keladap ben syong jingilang bat ye keren ban Shimkhia ban penbek ye kini ye Kynram Rilum Garo.
Incidents that has happened not only today, since yesterday or day before yesterday is very unfortunate, including the party office in Tura that were being attacked. So again, I would like to express our discontentment with the incidents that happened, and I would again request all the citizens of the Garo Hills in particular to kindly calm down, and again any issues that you have in your mind, we are open for discussion.
So what happened was that order where that a candidate should show their certificate. So what has the DAC decided about this?
Well, let me tell you one thing. In view of the court order last night from the Honorable High Court, which says that they are not talking about the spirit of the notification, but they straight away mention about the process of the notification, which is not as per the proper norms, not as per the procedures. So therefore, the court said that the decision taken by the executive committee relating to the Shillong tribe certificate is, as of today, illegal. Why? Because you know, the practices of the executive committee is when they take any major decision like Shillong tribe certificate or any other issues, first they have to pass in the EC and thereafter they have to bring it to the house, because you know well the functioning of the district council is more or less like Meghalaya Legislative Assembly, just like the parliament also. So we need to follow strictly as per the rules, regulations and the guidelines. So therefore, the decision and the notification issued by the executive committee of the Garo Hills Autonomous District Council, even myself I feel it is totally incomplete. So therefore, if they really wanted to follow the rules and procedure and to make sure that the amendment of rules happens, it has to be done through proper channel, meaning one is let the EC pass and then bring it to the house. If the house approve the proposed amendment, then the amendment passed by the house should come to the Honorable Governor for assent. So that is the rules, that is the procedures in the functioning of this council bodies.
Similarly, will we ask it applies to all, cannot be piecemeal?
No. See, let me tell you one thing. The AD rules applies only to the respective district council. Khasi Hills, Jandi Hills, yes, we have AD rules, including Garo Hills. But at this juncture, what happened was, in Garo Hills District Council, seems the aspiration of the public is to amend the rules, of the ADC, which is being followed all these years by the people of the Garo Hill sector.
So is it the failure of the government to ensure that such violence doesn't occur? Because this is not a new issue of tribals versus non-tribal.
You can't blame the government because this is fully the authority of the district council. As I said to you, this council also, they have got the legislative power, they have got judicial power, and also they do have the executive power. more or less like state government, more or less like the central government. So you can't say that the government's failure is there. That's why the law and order drop off. It is not like that. In fact, the district council themselves, if they realize that, they should have had a special session discuss about this issue. Since they already knew it, why not they discuss this issue? Bring it to the district council session and then pass it. Then the next course of action will happen. So therefore, even from the government side, we have no role to play. It is not the duty of the government to say that, hey, you have to pass or you have to do the amendment of this. It is not possible. In fact, they are the leaders. They are the one who has to understand where to amend or where to again incorporate all those existing regulations, laws, rules, and whatever they are. To this nitty-gritty of this issue, I will not be able to tell you right now. Let the cabinet decide tomorrow, because we are sitting by 5 o'clock in the evening, and then we will again come back to you once the decision is taken by the cabinet.
After this incident in Garo, now lots of pressure, like for the government to implement IRP. What will be the take of the government?
Well, I think this is this subject is totally different. You can't link it to IRP, because this one is not about the IRP. This is about the election to the Garo Hills District Council.
But the NGO says that.
Well, the NGOs can say, but let me also say, you need to understand one thing. That's what I'm telling. Don't mix off with ILP, because this one is what the NGO says: no non-tribal be allowed to participate in the election. They cannot file. They cannot file a nomination. I think that is the aspiration of these people. So why should you link it with the ILP? And these people, so they are genuine citizens of Meghalaya, of India. So therefore, don't link it. Please delink it completely with this incident that has happened in Garo.
Sir, do you see?
I can't are against government because they have the agenda. Their agenda is what? We don't want our friends non-tribal to file nomination. I think that is the agenda. Not that they don't want NPP, or not that they don't want Congress, or they don't want other political parties. But now the issue is what they said from all the NGOs. They said non-tribal should not participate in the election process as candidate. As of now, see, since we are yet to take any final conclusion about these issues, so I don't think I need to talk much about it, because again, if you talk about the function of three district council, it is not, they have a separate entity. They are completely autonomous to the state government. We are not here to dictate the district council. So we have three district council. As I said to you, they have their own legislative power, they have their own legislative judicial power, and also they have their own executive power. So since they have that, why should we from the state government step in? Why should we say do this? We can't do that. So let the members of the district council themselves in the respective jurisdiction take a call.
Will there?
Right now we don't have, and then as I talk to you right now, in fact the situation has a little bit improved, and then even the public who came out from different parts of Garo Hills, now they start dispersing. That role to play on behalf of the three district council, because they already have their own legislative power. They can make laws. You know, they have the judicial power also, and they have the executive power. That's what I'm telling you. We are limited to step in to the functioning of the three district council. Ultimately, let me tell you one thing, it is their prerogative. If they want, they can always bring amendment. Same thing like assembly do, same thing like parliament do, and then government will take a call. And then ultimately governor will ascend it. Situation till this moment, while speaking to all of you, is still not that conducive. But I would like to only tell the residents of Garo Hills, through all of you, I would request all of them to be cool and calm, since the government has taken a decision to postpone the election. So during the postponement, I would like to call all the stakeholders, come forward, let us share your concerns. We would like to know their views, their concerns, and the issues before them. And we are ready for further deliberation and discussion with all of them.
So adding to that,
So from the government side, I would once again request all the concerned NGOs as well as the residents of Garo Hills, both tribal and non-tribal, to kindly calm down, and as I said to you, let us again make sure that law and order is again back to normalcy. Yes, that's what I'm telling you. After we taking all inputs from all across the Garo sectors, then we decided to postpone this general election, which is scheduled to be held on the 10th of April 2026.
can you tell us?
This issue is being examined right now. I can't just come to a conclusion, but it appears so. It appears so. It seems the village, heated these people, maybe from the crowd, but as of now, I can't say anything on that. Let the inquiry only goes in detail, and we will be able to tell you exactly.
Sir.
It is taken care of, and then we have already instructed the district administration to make sure that the medical treatment, that has to be provided fully. They provided us additional force also. So they did, since yesterday we had a number of help in terms of the manpower. So we got that, as I said to you, but ultimately I'm very sure maybe from today onwards, normalcy will again be.